Good morning and welcome to the Daily Calibration, the show that helps you start your day the unshakable way, clear, focused, and in control. I'm your host, Will Carter, and today we're going to practice the art of internal commands. So before anything else starts, I want you to go ahead and take a moment. You've just woken up. The day hasn't yet got a hold of your attention. And in this window, in this moment, you have the decision over the direction of your day. So let's go ahead and pause. There's nothing for you to do. Let your shoulders drop. Let your body bleed out any of that tension from yesterday as we take another slow, deep breath in and out. This is your time. There's nothing to do. Just follow my voice as I remind you how powerful you are. And as we set up for another amazing day. So this moment, this window here, is where the direction for your day gets set. You probably noticed this before, right? The first few minutes of the day tend to decide the tone, the pace, the direction. People will say, oh, you got up on the wrong side of the bed, because this is well known. How you start the day is typically how you move through the day unless you are aware to change it. So most people will move straight into their day and let yesterday's thinking follow on repeat. But there is another way to use this moment. You can give your mind a direction, a clear, focused command. And it's important here that we understand something very clearly. There's a big difference between empty affirmations and declarations. What we're doing here is not repeating words and hoping for something to change so that then we can feel better. This isn't about trying to convince yourself of something that isn't true or change the world around you, right? That's where most people get stuck. They say things and then they'll look outside of them to say, well, was it true? That never works because the mirror can never smile before you do. This is different. This is a decision first. Then the words follow and then your behavior changes. Think of it this way. You get to decide who you are being in the moment. You step into that version and then your words simply declare that this is who you are now. It's not a wish, it's a command. It is a statement of how things are. And your mind will respond very differently to that than an empty affirmation that you know deep down isn't true. So let's go through these together and set you up for a powerful day. You can repeat them after me out loud or say them internally, whichever you prefer. Today, I decide how I show up. Just sit with that. Today, I decide how I show up. That is a truth statement. It's not based on how the day goes. This is you setting the standard. And you've had days in the past where you felt clear and in control. That version of you is available. What you're doing here is choosing to move into it. So go ahead and step into that version of you that decides how you're going to show up. Let that settle into your body. You are the version of you that chooses who you will be today. That is a fact. That is a present tense fact. Feel that in the body. Number 2, I give my full attention to what matters today. Let that land. I give my full attention to what matters today. You already know what those things are. Things that will move you forward, things that will express who you are and what you truly care about. Feel how that sharpens your focus, right? Less noise, more direction. You are deciding where your attention goes rather than leading it to chance. And I hope by now you can see the power of what we're saying here. We're not saying these words, we're not giving these statements as something we hope is true. We're commanding the mind that this is how it's going to be today. Far more powerful, far more effective. Number 3, I handle whatever comes up today with calm and certainty. I handle whatever comes up today with calm and certainty. Because things will come up. You've always had this. You've handled pressure before, and you know what it's like to stay composed and to deal with things from a position of power. That is the version I want you to step into now. The version of you that can handle what comes up today. Remember, we don't control the circumstances. We only control who we're being when they come up. And this is a deliberate choice to step into the version of you that acts with calm certainty. Really step into that. Number 4, I use everything today to get stronger. I use everything to get stronger. This is something that is so powerful. And I'm not talking about this from a hustle and grind perspective, but from the perspective that you choose how to perceive everything. You can view everything as serving you. Every bit of pressure has value, right? Every challenge has value. It's a practice of your awareness, and every challenge is an opportunity to practice and become more self-directed. And you've seen this in your own experience. Many people espouse this. I have in the past. Whatever happens, you say good, and then you look for the good in it. So today, I use everything as an opportunity to get stronger. And finally, I take my next step fully. Just the next step. I take my next step fully. This is so powerful. This is the command that I will focus on the thing in front of me with 100% of my awareness. I'm not thinking about the future or the past. I'm present, and I take the next step fully. That is powerful. So, let's recap. Today, you have decided that you are in control of how you show up. You're going to give your full attention to what actually matters today. You've chosen that you can handle whatever comes up today with calm certainty. You're going to use everything that comes your way as an opportunity to get stronger, more connected, more deliberately in your chosen reality. And you're going to focus on taking the next step fully. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Let these commands settle in you, because nothing outside of you needs to change for you to be this version right here, right now. And from this position, I want you to mentally walk through your day. See yourself going through your morning with a steady, clear focus, starting the day, getting yourself into motion. See your afternoon, focused, making progress, living from this state, not needing anything to happen to validate you, but simply acting because you are. And then fast forward to the evening, see yourself resting with that quiet sense that you showed up fully and it was a day well lived. And if at any point during the day you feel yourself getting pulled into distraction, you'll begin to catch it earlier. You'll begin to spot the moment where you can drift or return to this state. And returning is simple. It's a breath. It's a decision. So go ahead and take one more deep breath in and out. Just let that land. And that's enough. You're set for the day. So remember, you don't get what you want in life. You get who you are being. You've just primed who you are being for today. So go forth, be unshakable, live from that state, and I'll see you for tomorrow's calibration.